Everything is okay. I'm just going live on X, so I need to schedule it. Up. Just 1 minute. And then we can start with Bitcoin, of course. So today the connection is pretty good, I think. Up. So that's say USDT here. I think it's gonna explode likely pretty soon. So let's start in a few minutes. Up, just taking the data for the stream to put live on X also. Before we start, welcome everyone, and this is not a financial advice. So everything I share is not an advice of investment. You have to take your own decision. And as you know, my medium-term outlook, long-term setups are really accurate. So if you want to play, just focus on K level I give because this is not a signal. And you will see almost every stream, every week, we are chart are playing insanely accurate, likely 80% plus of time. And I see from this week the market is going good because altcoin reacted on the upside because of Bitcoin, which made a new ATH. So we are good to see some alt rally, but again, not all altcoins are following the same structure. So let's look at this market together, and we'll try to find the best setup together. So yeah, let me just 1 minute. Up live. We are the 7th October. Just to confirm if it's working well. Normally I should go live here. Up. Okay, I think it's working now. Okay. So I'm live also on X. Welcome everyone on X. And let's go. We can start. So I will show you some very good setup. Oh, nice. Look at this one. Also, I shared this morning. Tena USDT, you know about this perp DEX. The market cap is really insanely low for me. If you look at this one, Tena USDT, it's a similar perp DEX as Aster, I think, with even more futures, even more dev on it. And look at the market cap, it's insane. 55 million only. When you think that Aster perform above 3 billion, I think, and this one, it's gonna be insane because the hype is gonna be insanely huge. We are very early. I think that Tena Finance could, if the same hype happen, can easily reach 1 billion because you can imagine that this DEX is much less exposed on media than Aster, but the team developed the project since more time and they have even more bigger revenue from the DEX than Aster. So yeah, I think there is something very, very good to take on this one. So keep an eye on it for the few months likely, but likely for me it's 2x, 3x very easily. If you wait for a few months on this one, on Tena Finance, just to give you the target, just let me, I will just share my YouTube link first to say that I'm live because it's important for the community. Up, and then we can start again with Bitcoin, and yeah, I will finish with Tena. And if you have some others requests, we will check it together also. Also, is everything okay on the stream? Is everything clean? Link? Wow, what a question for Chainlink. I accumulated, I think, more than $15K of Chainlink. I think it will be 100K next year or so. Chainlink, you just review the fundamentals. It will be a money printer, in my opinion. That's for me the best long-term pick, but only my own advice. But I will check the chart for Chainlink. Is broccoli? You trade shitcoin, bro. Broccoli. I know you can make money, but if you don't took your profit on such a shitcoin, crazy. Yeah, confirm if you can hear me loudly, and we can move on. Bitcoin. Yeah, Tena for now. There is a very good. You see the insane. I think I will take some trade here. You see the bullish katana here. Tenkan-ki June. We have a first potential target right there, but this is only for the short term, I think here. This is a very good short term play for Tena. Oh, 10%. Next scale level is around 0.54, 0.55. I think it will be touched pretty soon. You have, because this is the 50% fib from this high to up. Yeah, 50% fib from this last top and low, which is around 0.55, and then you have the open drive and candle, yeah, close with multi-rejection, upper big level, which is here. So if we break and consolidate above 0.55, we can expect to see a further leg up, but currently the price is likely gonna break the triangle. So there is a very good trade to be taken, in my opinion. Not a financial advice, not signal sharing, just my own idea. So if you play, this is with your own risk. But yeah, looks pretty good. Let me check if I can also take it live with you. I have some spared money here. I think so. Yeah, I will move to trade it pretty clean. Yeah, let's go for Bitcoin. So to be transparent, this one we took a short position here. Only dumped 0.8%, then it exploded through the ATH. So that was the first bad idea on Bitcoin since many ones. So now we can move because we break resistances, and I will move on a new analysis. So keep in mind that we still haven't retested this level, but we are now above the ATH, which is pretty clean. Okay. But I'm scared. It looks pretty bullish, but you see the gap here. If we consolidate above the ATH for a few hours, few days, then we may see another big move. But we can also see a squeeze to grab liquidity lower because we haven't retested the previous break. So for now, we are clearly bullish, but it's hard to say if we are gonna explode right now higher. What to say? So the best for me to do is to pick some long setup on altcoin, because Bitcoin is very bullish and we have some very good setup and long setup on alt. So the weekly we have, yeah, after this retest I called a few weeks ago at 107K. Finally, I was right about this setup. We have not even reached the 100K, which could have also been possible. But you see the previous weekly candle, we clearly break above the previous huge level, which is here. 1, 2, 3, 3-week retest of the lagging span. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7-week attempt to break and close above this. So this is likely for me the best level to watch on in case of squeeze or retest. So 120, 190, 50, because as we are now far from previous support, this one will be the next one, next strong one. So zooming on the weekly, we can likely retest it. It's still possible, but we have still the uptrend, which is very strong, and technically we are above the 80H. So safer play could be a retest of this zone if you want to play safe, but currently look at the local uptrend, which is particularly strong. I have to check also the liquid map, liquidity long and short position liquidation map, because I'm pretty sure that there is a lot of long to be liquidated if we grab here, which is a possibility. But currently, yeah, the uptrend is still very, very strong. I will delete the others stuff. So we have two main support. Looks pretty clean. And if we consolidate nicely above this one, then we can easily continue to pump. So that's the scenario I have in mind right now. Very bullish. Uptrend still strong, but remember, when you have a sharp uptrend like this, we can have a sharp retracement if the trend is break. But for now, there is no reason for it to happen, as we are pretty strong and bullish pressure seems to be consistent without major breakdown. It can be another ascending channel in play if we hold here. We have likely a kind of bearish divergence, but not sure if it will be in favor of the bears. Yeah, so for now I'm very bullish above 100. So to keep in mind, to sum up, very bullish as long as we hold above this. And I think many altcoins are gonna fly if Bitcoin consolidates above this zone. As we break the 80H, if you look at the weekly, we have a bullish candle close, so we can very easily see a large money inflow because people will FOMO without resistances. It can be a start of a FOMO rally. For the targets upward, we'll try to find some. Do we have? Yeah, we have this kind of channel trend here, to be careful on it. So if we test the trend, we can see a pullback to revisit this zone. If there is a strong pullback here on the trend point, likely 130k, corresponding to also a psychological level. So that can be a possible scenario, as we are still pretty bullish. We can see something like this. Push to 130k, pull back to revisit the 80H previous main resistance, which could act as support, and after that there will be enough money inflow and buy pressure to push higher. So cautious, if we pump, cautious with this kind of trend, because it often acts as strong sell point, as you can see, because we have no historical data, so that's what we have to work on. If we look at this weekly trend, we also made another big weekly candle above, So comforting the fact that we are still very likely push higher, and the uptrend on the monthly looks pretty clean, despite larger zone here, but even the Kumo is moving upward, so the monthly uptrend remain also very clean, very bullish, without bearish indication at the moment. And technically, the 116k also to be monitored if we break under 120, 119.5, because this is also a K support daily and possible retest area Ichimoku. So now we are very bullish on Bitcoin. Drop your views also if you want. You can drop your views on Bitcoin. Yeah, I'm on it. Bitcoin, yeah. If you are bullish or bearish, or what is your view? So let me know, and I will see if you are agree with me or not. Of course, this is trading, so 100% of win rates does not exist. But yeah, likely can be something like this, because we could see another very big push, 20% of pump from here. Yeah, oh, 20, yeah, exactly, insane. Yeah, why not? Why not? Of course, no one can predict where could be the upper K level, but we have to focus when it's like this on psychological ones, likely 135, 140, 140, yeah, 45, 35. So whole number often act as resistance on support when you have no historic data. And yeah, so this is the likely the new Bitcoin play. If we look at the daily view, possible scenario, not sure if this trend will act as resistance, but cautious if you are in long around this level. So yeah, Tena Finance also bullish. Bitcoin for now very bullish, above above the SSA and 50% fib Kijun here. Let's say very bullish above 122, and lower support zone, K demand zone 120, 119k. So now that we have a clean direction on the market, I think that it will be a very good timing for investors and for traders to jump in altcoin, as altcoin are pretty low compared to the rest of some large cap. Yeah. Also, I noticed before we start, remember my views on say USDT. We are forming, for me, this is a kind of bullish consolidation. Can be also, yeah, you see, that was a kind of range box, but if you draw the trend, it looks clearly like a daily bullish pennant. Yeah, we can say on say USDT. So remember that I always said that if you increase your time frame, your win rates will be even bigger, will be much more accurate, because the chart reflects the psychology of the masses. So more you have intervenants, more you have traders and volume over time, more your chance of success will be great, especially with Ichimoku indicators and other time indicators. Because if you trade the short term, it's very risky, especially with such volatilities. It's just like a statistics. I can't explain in English because the words are difficult for me to find, but yeah, I think you understand what I mean. Yeah, I see something like this for say. Remember on the previous stream, so this is the daily view, one candle represent 1 day of trading, of market move. So I think we were at the bottom around the end of September. We already pumped, I gave you this ID, already pumped 15%, but I think this is just the beginning, because if you look at now the H1 structure, we are forming another ascending triangle. So I'm personally taking a long position with two parts. I did DCA here, I entered above, but I did DCA here, yes. I think we are gonna break, likely like Tena Finance, maybe 2 days or tomorrow, with a short-term 10% pump to reach once again. Yeah, you see also the H4. We are now above 10 Kanki June. Lagging span, exit and consolidate above prices plus all component of Ichimoku. So this is a very good place to see a bull move here. Just why the price is lagging? It's because we are still under daily resistances at 0.31 and 0.314. So don't be surprised to see some rejection here before to see a huge push. So if the daily candle close above 0.315, then that will be very good. And I expect to see, because on the monthly we are still very neutral. So this is why we are very early, because we are still very red and very low on the monthly view. Look at Sei blockchain, and this is insane to see a Sei network that have not took off. I think it will follow the Sui. Remember Sui network, the run it had. It pumped 12x in few weeks, few months. But I think Sei is well positioned to do the same. We saw the monthly volume increase a lot on Sei. The blockchain has even more better futures than most of the lower one up, and the adoption is running very fast on this chain, plus regulation. Yeah, so only 1.8 billion, insane. And we have what is the up? Oh, I didn't see the maximum. Yeah, so we are at 62% here token in circulation, which is not so bad. It can make more time for whales to enter in because of this parameter, but I think that the adoption will be stronger than this. And yeah, compared to Sui network or Solana, Sui is at, yeah, it's 10x higher in prices, and compared to Solana, it's the same kind of chain. And I think Sei has even more future than Solana, so that's why it's pretty crazy. And we are very early. Yeah, it's 100 more time, more valuate, more capitalized. You see Solana. So that's why there is something big to do with Sei network, in my opinion. The structure is good. Short term looks good. We are into a long term consolidation phase, and the golden ticket, yeah, and the very safe entry will be if we close a weekly candle, yeah, above the SSA here. So if you want to play safe on it, we have to wait for more volume to come in on the weekly. And if we close a weekly candle above 0.325 above the SSA and inside the cloud, I'm likely 90% sure that we are gonna explode and move towards 0.33 and likely 0.70. So there is, yeah, 100% push is likely gonna happen on, say, yeah, here within few weeks, few months, not even few months, yeah, few weeks maybe. The chart looks pretty clean. It looks it looks like we are gonna see similar vibes that we saw a few months ago, last year. Yeah. So this one, we have to keep an eye on it because the risk reward is pretty huge. We are forming a bottom and a bullish structures. Which chart do you want me to check? Yeah, Bitcoin, yes, I think it can pull back, so that's why, yeah, look at Tena breaking out. Nice. Kind of booked here, 2% already, but you will see Tena Finance, very nice setup to be taken. Yesterday also, I called. Oh, insane. We made a TP3 this morning. Oh, 40% up. Nice. Insane. I called for, whoa, this bottom this morning. My team in VIP group is up 14%, but we had, I shared something like 8% trade setup on my groups. Setup ID, yeah, so TP4 clearly validated. That's pretty insane. Also, I regret to not have booked it. But if you look at yesterday, I made, yeah, this warning because I saw the bearish divergence. I saw that we were very very like a big bull trap because sellers, early buyers started to cash out, and look what happened. So that was yesterday. If you, yeah, I call for the top to be here around this level, so 2.8, 2.75, and in 1 day dumped likely 35-40%. So that's insane. I hope you followed it if you were in, because you could have saved a lot of money, or even printed a lot. That's insane. You see, that's the same 15 minutes. Yeah, that was the 5-minute chart. Yeah, here, crazy. Okay, XPL, someone of my team is saying we took nice profit on this one. Yeah, ooh, XPL, very good setup also. As you can see, I like to share and review very clean, very good setups. Yeah, you see, XPL, we took a nice TP4. That was yesterday. So I gave it early a few days ago, but only for spot to my community. But I spotted the structure, so I warn about the fact that prices is likely to hold. So I told them to not panic close if they are in position. And look what happened next. Boom, we entered in at the retest here. We got this 20% pump, so TP4 taken on my trading plan, trading setup. And I think that now we are gonna break the next 50% fib resistance here to push higher, because look at this up. So from the previous retest leg down here, this is exactly the 50% fib level. You see, we have also a kind of double bottom to confirm the retest. And if we are starting a new long-term uptrend, then there is almost no doubt, if this is a weekly bottom, that we are push higher. Because if you look at the daily, I call for the bottom to be almost in on XPL. Yeah, we have, it's tricky because we have a doji on the weekly. But look at the candle close here. You see, So we have a double bottom likely on the weekly candle close. We retraced 45, 50%. As I said, usually when you have a listing on a major sex or a big listing on sex, so on centralized exchange, the first buyer and the early investors are always or likely very often cash out and taking profit. The price retrace. Oh, I don't not even follow it. The price is retracing to form sometime a wall bottom like this, and if it's a successful retest, if the project remains strong like XPL, because I learned about the fundamental and the hype can be very strong. So XPL, it remember me a lot of alts that I charted, like I think it was Alpine or some others. If it's a wall bottom, then we are gonna, the price is gonna tank. If it's follow this wall bottom structures in trading, I'm not so familiar with, but I know it's working pretty well. Yeah, something like this, you see. So it's working pretty well when you are able to detect a long-term bottom, and you can clearly see here that we can clearly see together that the price is following exactly a similar structure. So plus if we confirm this retest, XPL is likely for me gonna fly likely another 20%. 1.20, 1.25, up, 1.26, sorry, better, and likely if we push higher 1.555. So there is a big possible pump for XPL. Also, if you look at the H4 view, we are now consolidating above the Tenkan Kijun, likely to say that the trend is about to reverse. Visually a good configuration, and we have the up 50% fib exactly here, Tenkan, to show you at 0.26. So I think that XPL is at least gonna push to revisit the 50% fib here at 1.26, which is from the current price 25% upward. So that's pretty good, pretty clean. Yeah, very bullish, very nice. Risk reward is huge. Hop. So let me know if you are agree with this one. Up. And if you have some insider information about XPL, because I think the price is gonna tank and fly very soon if we hold here. APT, okay, go for APT. The TH now pumping, yes, I know. Guys, for say trading, as you can see, it's not like XPL, because XPL already made the breakout and we are at the bottom, and I think XPL is gonna start start to fly sooner than say, because say is still moving inside this long-term flag, so we have time, we are still under resistances. So for say is currently neutral, or we have time to enter in. So don't FOMO, don't gamble with high leverages on say, because it's still under many resistances compared to XPL, which is now very low and with a clean reversal sign plus retest. So XPL can literally fly today. So compared to say, which can be more likely start to fly in few days, maybe some weeks inside the triangle. Okay, so I personally moved my say position into XPL, because XPL is gonna rocket like Rocket League Yeah, so that can be 20% move, pretty accurate on this call. XPL USDT. Okay, just posting something to my community. So we took 2x TP3 on XPL, I think TP4. That was pretty cool. Yeah, and you said for APT. Wow, nice. Why didn't I took this one? It was a very easy. You see the triangle break and retest. No way. We already pumped 4%. Could have been 40% gain. Hope it will move toward the target I shared. So congratulations if you took this one. I did not have time to post for my community because I'm on live, but very nice gain if you followed. Once again, this is not a signal, this is not a financial advice. I'm just sharing my trade ideas. Despite very good accuracy, you always have to apply your own risk management because I'm not responsible of your losses, even if you follow my content. So congratulations for this one. Pump 5% from the start of this stream, and I will go to APT. Someone asked. Very interesting view on APT also. I charted it yesterday. I think APT same is gonna rocket. So that was my ideas I shared in, I think it was on end of August. We haven't fully completed the wage reversal pattern, but we have now a clean breakout of it. Yeah, so APT, I think it's gonna explode, at least to fill the gap, to fill the gap of this reversal structure on the daily. On the weekly, we are still very low, so very, yeah, how can I say, very low in price compared to the market, compared to many of others alt. We have a weekly candle close, weekly bullish candle close. We closed above two major levels, which is Tenkan and Kijun. Cautious because we have not retested the Kijun, which usually is a level that retests in 90% of case, but in some case, if the bull pressure is too strong, sometimes we don't see such retest. So same as Bitcoin, I think we have to be cautious here, because I expect to see a full retest of the wage plus the 50% fib, yeah, Kijun. So 5.00 or 4.8 will be the best demand zone to enter in. This pattern is pretty strange. Is it a diamond pattern? Something like a diamond? No, because of this pattern is really, I don't know about all, but I think that we are gonna see something like this rather than an ascending channel. Yeah, I think that we are gonna consolidate likely. Yeah, for me, bullish consolidation, but cautious under the $5.7 mark. Very big demand zone for the long term which could be a long-term retest at 5.0, 4.8. As I mentioned at the beginning of my stream, these are the key level you should monitor for safe trading if you want to play with me. Currently, yeah, we are still very far from the breakout zone. You see the SSB here, which has not been tested, so that's why I'm scared. Because sometimes we see the breakout, but we are impatient to wait for the retest. So we took entry here, we got trapped on the retest, and then the price explodes. So we can be liquidated inside this move, and then after the price is exploding. So now on my own trading, I'm very more cautious because I know that this kind of retest will be the best plan. Yeah, because we are still under a huge resistances. So we have confirmed the breakout of the pattern, and we are now consolidating to confirm the breakout. So this is different. And when we confirm the breakout, yeah, you see also you have the POC point. We can even start to reverse to test 4.7 on the POC point, but I'm very, very bullish about those levels. Yeah, 4.7, 4.8, and 5.00. So if we saw such a dump, I will likely, yeah, I will set some alert like you. Up. Setting alert price. Add alert, yeah, 5.00, 5.8. So that will be my buy zone here. Up. Even if APT start to fly, I will not FOMO right now because the risk of correction is too high for me compared to APT or compared to other alts which have already made a retest. So for APT, that's my best ID. Yeah, much safer. And if we break, because also on the H1 we can have something like this, I don't know, but I want maybe, yeah, H4 candle close above 5.6 will be good for further bull increase. Just I have a phone call, so I cut for 1 minute, please. Important phone call, sorry. Yes, I'm sorry. That was an important phone call. Okay, you are still here. Up, I think so. Oh, my bad. Okay. Up. Yep. Yes. Okay. You can hear me? Sorry, that was a phone call which was important. Okay. Perfect. Because I have no song on OBS. I think that's better like this. So if you can hear me, let's go. Yeah, phone call important that I had for the car, which has a big problem, but we are now good. I don't have the song on my OBS, so confirm that you hear me, and we can move. Yeah, you can. XPL looks pretty good. Yeah, for me, it's gonna start to pump. I think if it hold above 0.96, and for say, as I said, it's likely a medium-term peak, so you will have more time to find the best entry. But yeah, it looks like this one is gonna pump 10% or plus soon. Tena Finance, go 0.50. I don't have time to accumulate on spot. It was at 0.32, but I need more money to be on spot. I will check your pick. Bitcoin, okay. Very neutral but bullish bias. Somi, okay, go for Somi because I chilled it many times. Okay, I go for update. Oh, it's forming a good bottom here on Somi. Okay, we'll try to find. I like to take entry on such red candle when you know that we are likely at a long-term bottom, because when it's red, it's when you have the best risk reward compared to entering in green. But Somi, yeah, very crazy. No, I won't take the risk to trade it right now. We took a TP3 on spot. I think I shared a trade on this one. Around there, we took this bull wave, but currently the daily view is still, you see, bearish, lagging span under prices, flat Tenkan, which is very large, K resistance. So Somi is a risky pick under 0.90. But the chart structure for me looks pretty clean. If we are forming a new high here, that will be a lower high. You have the first bottom, double bottom, which was very clean. You see the double bottom structure here. We have a lower high here and likely another lower high here. If we create a bottom, we have also, yeah, but only 2 points of contact, so I don't know. I think it's oversell. No. Yeah, Somi is forming a short term. It looks very good for a long, I think. We have the RSI picking upward. We have the kind of reversal structures here. Yeah, with a short-term uptrend. I think we are forming a bottom, but I don't see strong support, so that's very tricky. We are neutral, yeah, lagging span is bouncing here. Let me just check something. Okay, that's good. We are from the previous leg up. We closed above the 0.786 fib. So if we are forming a new lower high, that's a perfect spot to see a bullish reaction here. Because the fib is holding. So I think that we are gonna see a pump next year. For me it's a good coin to trade on the short term here on the long side, because we can see a reversal if we hold above this level. But as it's under K resistance on the daily plus still bearish without a reversal sign on the long term, then I will be cautious. For the long term play, I will trade it if we hold and consolidate above 0.9. Yeah, 10 can flat 10 can weekly. Yeah. So short term, yeah, might be good, but still in the downtrend, so it feels a bit risky maybe. Here, as you can see. So not sure about this one, but likely to see a pump few percent upward. Okay. Is it okay on the stream? What does it mean you click on the trade on APT on Binance Square? So you can trade on the chart I shared immediately, no? What's this? APT. Because it's written, you click clicked on the APT trade. Maybe it's a kind of bonus hub for me as a creator content. So I know that Binance Square is developing some stuff like that. But I don't know. XLM and HBAR, yeah, of course. AVNT. Okay, I will check BNB because I'm curious, sorry, about BNB. I know that it broke 88. Whoa, that's crazy. Think about that. I held few 100,000 token, BNB token a few years ago. That's insane. I used to trade BNB at few pennies. It was at $0.15. Oh, I had few 100,000 token, but you know, I think that like many of you, I sold it for nothing. That's crazy. What to say about BNB? There is a clean. Yeah, I think it's scary to enter into such a pump, because you know, when you are very high in prices and when you follow a sharp curve like this, you always have a sharp retracement. But currently we have to follow this structure, in my opinion, which is a parabolic curve. So we are still very, very bullish, even on the H4. It's crazy how it pumped. The FOMO is unreal. Yeah, XPL is starting to move. Expecting to see a juicy pump here. BNB. So I'm just checking the time frames. So we are very far from the previous ATH. Bullish katana, tiny cloud. So the FOMO. This is a typical chart when you have a strong buy pressure over time with a cloud moving upward, 10 can Kijun very close to each other. This is typically a FOMO time and FOMO rally on BNB. So it's hard to say where will be the bottom. We're trying to find the top, sorry. Trying to find if there is some kind of trend resistances, but I don't see any. That's crazy. Even on the weekly we have no, so this is clearly a price discovery mode. So we have this pattern, okay. RSI H1 overview. Yeah, we got the retracement here. So I don't know for BNB if we are gonna drop higher or continue to pump. Likely continue to pump higher, but I don't like to enter after such a bull rally. Let me just show possible big support zone. Up. So for BNB, I don't see any major sell alert at the moment. We have a strong uptrend, so we can very easily pump toward the 1400k, sorry. Yeah, why not? Still very bullish, very strong buy pressure. Yeah, but you see the RSI here. That's why it's tricky, because you see the H1 RSI. Each time we are into the overbought area, almost each time we have some retracement, but here we are at the peak above 82. So it feels very risky for me to take entry right now, you see. But we got a slow retracement, only 2%. So better for me to wait for a retracement if you want to jump in. Yeah, from this high to this top, 50% fib is here and golden pocket is here. So if we have to see a trend continuation, as the RSI is still very high, safer play gonna be, yeah, to be around this level, or to wait for this demand zone to be tested. But nothing is sure. But honestly, what do you think about BNB? Because this is typically a chart which is very hard to anticipate, because many people are gonna FOMO. The uptrend is still pretty strong, but you know, it's typically the kind of chart that you can buy and being trapped at the top, because we already missed this big rally. So honestly, it feels much safer to wait for lower consolidation before to, yeah, 150 seems to be possible. Why not, if the bull pressure is strong, which is the case. But at the moment, yeah, likely judging by the RSI, we have also there is no bearish divergence, but yeah, you see the correction. Oh yeah, I was right for the short term. Yeah, so 1290 and 1280 might be the best support for long. But I prefer I much more prefer to trade coin like SEI or APT or XPL that have not took off, because BNB is already in price discovery mode. Even except if you trade for the long term or invest, yeah, sure, the structure is very clean and bullish. But for me, this is not a safe pick and not an unhooked risk reward asset here. So what's your target? Drop your target in comment for BNB, but sometimes it's tricky for me. I'm in XPL, so give good vibe, because this one can be good gain. If we pick off here, let's go. And I will do likely, yeah, you said H bar. I will check H bar. Eidara also very good long term peak. Ooh, that was, yeah. So I already charted H bar with you a few weeks ago. You see the view was pretty good. Okay, so that was the setup I gave with you, so that's perfect. You will see it together to review the good job. Up. And I guess that many of you took some gain if they followed. H bar. Nice. You see the blue or red pill. Surely a very good time to jump in. Yeah. So I was bullish, but cautious under the green zone. But you see the green zone, which played nicely on H bar. And we got this leg up. That was pretty cool. 15-20% of pump validated. Hope you took this one if you scroll on my stream. So H bar is still above the main demand zone. Oh, interesting to see that it can be an ascending channel, but I will have to confirm, because you see usually when I know it looks more like an ascending channel, because look at the bull pressures. When we just drop under this low, boom, the bull pressure the bulls pushed above the high once again. So it looks more like an ascending channel rather than a bear flag, especially because Bitcoin is also above ATH, so there is no reason on the market to see solid sell pressure. If you look at the daily, ooh, crazy. Okay, pretty clean. So H bar is it's gonna fly, I think. Very interesting chart, similar as Say, but not the same structures. Say, if you review my Say peak, so we have the first up, Say it looks more like this, but H bar, so this is Say structures and this is H bar structure. Both are kind of flag and bullish continuation pattern. Okay, so very good for H bar. So I will keep an eye also on the long term, but yeah, as you can see, there is a huge level to be flipped. Yeah, also here, yeah, you see the volume profile, which is very effective here. So if we break here, we are gonna likely retest this VAH point. We have to flip. We are still under many resistances, but I guess that we are gonna retest it on the short term. So if it's an ascending channel, we are gonna break the wedge. Yeah, so my setup is very clean. You will see why. You see also the last daily candle close. We attacked, we pushed toward we closed under the resistance, but just above the flaky June here. Today we got the retest of the SSA here. So we are neutral, technically we are very neutral inside for between the 0.23 and 0.22, which is, I think H bar looks very good. So neutral area daily. Yes, here I said, yeah. So this is the neutral area daily, but we are at the bottom. So if we confirm the 50% fib retest exactly here, yeah, take, pump. If we confirm the breakout with the 50% fib retest, then we are likely gonna validate the breakout of the wage structures. As it's here the POC point and the main resistance, it will likely be similar as APT. You see APT, what it did? We broken out, but we lagged under resistances because it has not confirmed the retest. So a possible scenario for me for H bar looks like we are gonna break the wage, then retest the previous break here, and the golden entry would be, I think, if we flip this support into this resistance into support. So we are still very early. We are still under the K breakout zone. So my trading skill is good because I have a very accurate vision and anticipation. But if you trade with a strong risk management, you have to wait level by level and confirm. Because currently there is no confirmation. This is just hypothesis, okay? I can't trade without... Technically, traders don't enter without validation and breakout. But, you know, if you are very strict and you have a very good trading strategy, you can be very profitable over the long term. But I like to play before the confirmation because I know that there is a big chance to see something like this happening. And yeah, you have to keep an eye on this uptrend channel. And for bearish side, for me, yeah, that will be tricky. So market will be tricky if we close the daily candle under 0.2140, yeah, here, because we are likely reintegrated the wedge, but for now we are neutral, but more likely bullish consolidation. And if you look at the macro now, weekly view, yeah, you see the lagging span also, very good, giving early sign of breakout, because if we close the weekly above 0.223, there will be no more resistances for price discovery or for big push. So this is early sign of big breakout anticipation. So that could be very good, very clean. You also see the very clean double bottom here. That was insane entry. Wow. Very clean when you open Ichimoku. And long-term major resistances are around 0.30, 0.29 and 0.33. So that's it for H bar. To sum up, we are neutral, but regarding the good market sentiment, it's gonna likely be a kind of ascending structures before to see the breakout, retest of the wedge, and big impulse we wait for. Okay, are you agree with this? I think that's good. That's a good setup, and validation point is above this level, which is very clean that we made the retest with strong bull pressures here, even greater, even stronger than this one or this precedent correction. So what do you think about it? Bonjour, hello. I will do one more chart with you. I think say is not gonna fly right now because I want to do it cheap before the break. Let's go. I hope right now that XPL is gonna print a big green dildo. Then I will move my profit again into say. That's nice. It already pumped 1.5% since I talked about it. Yeah, currently, XPL looks pretty good. We are gonna flip this resistance as support. 1 minute chart, but looks clean. and we are gonna likely, yeah, push, as I said, toward this, which can be a very nice gain. Any other pick, guys? Okay, I have a lot of message in my groups. I will check just after. Oh, Mog. I forgot about this one. That was crazy pick, insane. And I call for this also, insane, for Mog. I guess that it's a meme coin, but the hype can be very strong. If we hold here, Mog can catapult like most of previous hype alts, but very neutral right now. One more chat, please. Koi USDT. Oh, crazy. Oh, if we retest this zone, I think Koi is gonna be a nice possible short setup here. Can be. Do you know about Koi, guys? Up. Yeah, I think that Koi can be a very nice short setup. I often see this kind of pattern. I really don't like how it plays because it looks like full manipulation. But in my opinion, that's just a bull trap under 2.8. So we can see something like that on Koi because we already saw the first exit liquidities, first big liquidity trap, 40% correction. We are gonna retest the huge precedent sell zone, and usually when you have such a chart, we are likely gonna see a big double top with a huge crash. And imagine if it's gonna dump to the lower super high gap. It looks realistic. Yeah, so cautious if you long Koi. Currently, I really not recommend to FOMO and long this. Yeah, very tricky. I expect to see some dump very soon on Koi. Honestly, I shorted here trill average and stop loss above 2.85. Yeah. So I just shorted this one right now. I hope I'm not wrong because the price is very volatile. So I took a short entry here, 2.65, stop loss above this one. And I expect to see, yeah, you see, gain can be very quick. 5% of dump, 10% of dump. Yeah, at least 10% of dump will be good for exit. That's crazy. Because, yeah, can be a very nice descending. Wait. So once again, this is not financial advice. I'm just sharing my own live trade with you. The volatility is extreme, so don't gamble with high leverages. Okay, but I think that we are gonna see another dump on this one because I know the market structures. I know this zone is gonna be a very huge sell area once again. Yeah, even with the 15-minute, why not to see something like this? 50% fib, yeah, exactly here. That will be huge gain if we can see a big dump right now. We'll be happy. What else? Yeah, XPL good. XPL is dumping nicely. Yeah, one more chart, guys. Tell me if you take this one with me. Of course, this is not financial advice. And Aster, to finish the stream, why not? Yeah, dump it, please. Give me give me a 10% of dump. Yeah. Aster. No. Aster was a very nice trade. We take this one last few days. Was pretty good. Oh, Aster looks very clean right now. Likely a bullish consolidation. Yeah, we have a doji on the daily basis. We are still bullish, but tricky right there. We have the uptrend supporting the prices. Hey, dump it. If it dump here, I'm in 10 leverage. Oof, that will be 100% of gain. That's crazy. No stop loss for me. I know my leak point is above K resistances, but this is tiny part of my portfolio, so that's my trading strategy. If you follow, please don't gamble with high leverage. The volatility is very big on this one. But I think that's a perfect time to short. Yeah, as you can see, also the bearish divergence on the 5 minutes. We have the bearish structures. If it's the top, we are gonna likely dump 10%. Risk reward is good on this one. Perfect. And the worst part when you trade such a volatile coin is to not be liquidated, because there is a lot of fake moves. But the gain can be very, very quick. Aster up to say we are very bullish right now, but I expect to see some money rotation from Asters into other alts, because the market cap is already very high. But I will try to play only with the chart, because that's the best to do when you trade. Focus only on the chart, not on the news. Tac. Yeah. So currently Aster looks like a bullish consolidation, but you see this huge resistance here. It feels like as long as we are under this level, for me it feels tricky, because there is no breakout confirmation and we are stuck under this zone. But it looks like very tricky, very neutral. So I don't know for Aster. The H1 looks very neutral. Also, we are stuck between 2.09 and 2.00. Very tricky for Aster. We are very neutral. $15 minutes looks good, because we just broke and consolidate above this wedge, so we can likely pump to revisit the 2.15, 2.16. 5% of pump looks good. Yeah, I think that Aster can make a short-term pump here because we broke and we broke the wedge and retested it. So that's a nice play here. But as it's very neutral, and there is a possibility of double top here. So this is typically a coin that I don't touch because yeah, we are very neutral on each time frames. But long term for me it remains bullish if we hold above this double bottom on the daily. So long term bullish if we are above 1.84. It can be another kind of ascending structures, but risky to buy if we are under 2.14. So best play for me might be, yeah, looks good. It looks a bullish consolidation, but safest play will be for me if we can break and consolidate above this zone. And only then I think that bulls could push higher, yes, toward the 80H or even higher. But for now it feel tricky for me. Okay. XPL, yeah. What is XPL doing? Nice. Still lagging, but playing well. TP2 if I posted it. Nice. XPL looks very good. Yeah, you see the lower low. Lower high. Something like this. Dump it. Oh, nice, guys. We are printing. Let's go. Hope this is not an ascending, otherwise I'm dead. But this one, dump it. So thank you if you followed. I will update on my media. Cautious with your leverage because the volatility is extreme on this one. Don't forget to book your gain if you follow. And once again, this is not a financial advice, and you can review the stream on my channels on Binance Square and on YouTube. I will just share my media link on YouTube. If you want to join my VIP group, remain free to join. Yeah, you see I have almost right on each of my chart today. Yeah, XPL. Ooh, nice. Congratulations if you follow. I think you took some good gain. So good in long. Good. Yeah, nice. 50%. Yeah, $300 for me. Boom. Live with you. Yeah, I will wait. Oh, nice. Are you taking profit, guys? $500 for me. Boom. Dump it. I will close. I closed. Yes, I closed. Beam. Live with you. Yeah, that was a big risk, but played perfectly. I will show you. Nice. Look at this one. Yeah, I closed 50% of gain, 1010x, $500. Live with you made. Let me show you. And I closed. Yeah, that was crazy. But I tried on BingX. I don't know. I can't share on Binance, but yeah, that's crazy. That's nice. Let's go and again. Okay. You can drop your gain if you took this one, team. Nice. Maybe I closed too early because look. Whoa, crazy. I gave you the exact top. Yeah, you see 7.5. Nice. It was another TP4 if I shared. Boom. Nice. Congratulations if you followed. Crazy gain. And I will end the stream. That's crazy. And XPL tanking, and I posted another view. What was the last? I think say I will reboost say, yeah. So now I have even lower entry on say, so I will go all profit I made 10x here. Maybe 15x. No, that will be liquid price. My liquid price for say must be under 0.20. So if I do 13x, yeah, that will be 7%. That's good. So I will take a long entry and say right now 13x with the gain I made, and I will let it for the medium term. That will be pretty good. XPL, yeah, nice gain also. Congratulations, guys, if you follow the... We made some gain together, but again, this is not a financial advice. Agree with me, you have to be agree, and you have to take care with leverages. And see you soon, yeah. See you on the next stream. Bye. Thank you if you followed. Bye bye. Hop, I cut here. Cut here, and I will share the link on Binance. You have my link to join here. Perfect. See you. Bye. Up and end the stream.